channel, Spilling the Crafting Tea. On today's episode of Spilling the Crafting Tea, we're going to talk about that dreaded ink pad needs service. So we are going to go ahead and get in this video, and we are going to go ahead and change out the ink pad and go ahead and get another reset code to restart the counter. So let's get into it. Alright, I got my ink pad off Amazon. I will link below. This one I got. I have the Epson ecotank 2720. It's what I'm going to be working on. And I didn't get the box part, I just got the sponge. But this is the box. And came with the sponge that we're going to need. Came with the bag to put the old ink pad in. Make sure you wear gloves, which they also provided. Oh, this is cute. They also provided a little screwdriver for you to open it. That's so cute, guys. What? Okay, now. All right. So I'm going to flip you over just so you can see the message that will pop up on your printer when you come to the end of the life of your ink pad. All right, you're going to get this. This light over here will flash. It is flashing. It's just hard to see with the light on, but don't worry. We can fix this. Don't panic. It will be all right. So let's get into opening this bad boy up. So you're going to want to slowly turn your printer around. I know when mine alert came up on the front of my printer, it said do not tilt the printer or anything, so we are not fixing to do that. So we're going to take this little screwdriver. It's only one little screw here. Ooh, this sucker's on tight. Okay, we got it. Let me move my hand. All right. I'm just going to fiddle with this to get it open. Okay, you're going to have to finger it. Also, I forgot to tell you, make sure you cut your printer off in the beginning. It is kind of hard to get off. I'm not going to lie. I was struggling over here. I even paused the video because I was struggling so much. I don't want to show you this part of the struggle of getting this darn thing off. All right. We got it, guys. All right. Let me just slowly turn this back around so you can see. All right. So we have one more screw right here we're going to get. And we're going to pull this out. Carefully. Ew! Look at that, guys. Look at the oil. I mean, the oil, shoot. The ink. All right. All right. Sorry, guys. I dropped you. All right. Let's go ahead and put our gloves on. So like I said, I forgot to put in the beginning of the video and say make sure you cut your printer off. Make sure you cut your printer off and make sure you don't tilt it or anything, because if you tilt it while you're trying to get this out, as you see, that I showed you, there's actually just ink that's not absorbed in there, and you don't want that all over the place. So I'm gonna get this little bag here that they gave us, and I'm just gonna dump this in here. I'm trying not to touch it. You want the gloves on. It's so gross. Yep, I'm gonna have to. Just bring it down so you can see. Try not to get ink on everything, because this is very messy. I can't complain. Like, I have done so many prints with this printer. Like, I think when I looked at the thing, I think it was like 15,500 prints. So I really cannot complain. And I've had this printer for like, I think 2-3 years, I think. So I mean, and it's just not going out the ink pad. So these ink pads do hold a lot of ink. Look at that. I was thinking about actually installing a waste tank on the side, which would be so much easier than dealing with these ink pads and having to keep changing them out when they go, which is not the biggest deal or anything, but just less maintenance, I would think. But all right, so I'm gonna get a paper towel and just clean kind of some of this up right fast. You don't have to, but I'm going to. Okay, I wiped it out with a paper towel. I did not put any water in this. I don't want water to be in here and get mixed up with my ink. Now, if you have time and you want to do that and have time for it to dry, by all means, do you. But I'm not taking that risk. Like I said, you can buy these with new holders, but there's nothing wrong with this. It's gonna work just fine. So no need to spend extra money that is unnecessary. Okay. So here is my little sponge. This is what it looks like. And once again, this is the Epson ecotank 2720. And you just slide it on in here, like so. Look at that, all nice and clean. This to this. All right, let's go ahead and put this bad boy back together. All right, so this slides back in like so. Make sure it clicks. Then we're gonna get our other screw. I done lost the one screw. I don't know what I did with it. And we're gonna put this back in. Uh-oh. I'm gonna take the gloves off now. I don't think this one is a screw that goes in here. I think it's the other one. Hold on a minute. All right, it was right screw. The other one was underneath a piece of plastic. All right, we're gonna get this screwed in. All right, got that back in. Now let's go ahead and get our cover on. All right, and let's go ahead and plug it back up and cut it back on. It should still say the ink pad needs service, and it does. Let me show you. It still says that, and this is normal because we have to reset the counter. So let's jump onto the computer now to do this. All right, so I'm on Google. Let's go and type in WIC reset key. This first one right here, okay? We click on it. So this key does cost money. I don't know nothing about this free trial thing. I'm not getting into that. It does cost money, and we will get to that part so you can see like what the amount is. So here's for your Mac right here. You would hit this one for the download. I have a Windows, so I'm going to hit this top one. All right, and it has downloaded. Try to get you up here to right here. Yes. Agree. Yes, create a thing on here, and we're gonna download this. All right, it's downloading. So make sure your printer stays on so it can find your printer as well. So this is just a message to help you for the correct operation according to your needs. Please select from the printers below. So it's showing mine already up here. So we have the 2720, and we're gonna go to continue. And I want to reset waste counter. All right, we're having a little technical difficulties. It's fine. Backed out of it because it was acting very slow and wonky. I don't know what's going on with my computer today, but it's been acting very slow and wonky. But when you're downloading, it asks you if you want to put a shortcut on your computer, and I did, and this right here is what it is. So let's go back to these steps. Okay, so after we click on our printer, we want to go to buy a key. Now you can buy keys off eBay as well, from what I've been told, but we are just going to go here and buy a key code here through the website. So they have different options. So if you have more than one computer that needs a key code, they have a 2 key code, 5 key code, 10, goes all the way up to 25. And so, I mean, that's a lot of key codes. It's pretty good. But we only need one, so we are going to buy this one. All right, I'm going to get my information in here. Okay, once we go to the steps, we are going to copy and paste our code and hit OK. So it's saying the order to apply changes made. Printer, you need to turn it off immediately. I just unplug the back. And then it says, once your printer has shut down, you can turn it back on and continue to use the printer as normal. Please remember to replace the waste ink pad or fit an external waste tank, ink tank. All right, so let's go ahead and cut it back on. All right, we got to cut back on. Now let's see what we got going on. Yep. And we're good. All right, y'all. So as you can see, the steps are really easy to do. This process will take you maybe 10 minutes to do. Of course, with the video, it took a little bit longer. But the process is very easy. And the most important thing is not to panic. It is something fixable. Okay? So, let's print something now. On my soul nation paper. It's my good paper. Jesus. All right. So if you have any questions, leave in the comments.